Well, there we go. There was our intro. Why is it? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, why is it not coming up on screen? There was our intro today. Of course, I think any Silent Hill fans would probably recognize that one, or at least long-time Silent Hill fans. That was from Silent Hill 4. It's called Your Reign, and it's by Akira Yamaoka, the legendary Akira Yamaoka, and also Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, who is pretty legendary herself as a voice actor and the vocalist on like all of Akira Yamaoka's Silent Hill vocal tracks. One of my all-time favorite songs, probably. I have a lot of all-time favorite songs though, so it's not a small list, but it was just what I was in the mood for playing today. So it's getting pretty hot here, so I was like, hey, I'm only going to do a couple of hours of a stream today. First of all, I apologize for the announcement email or whatever, however you guys receive your notifications, because it says oil lamp fantasy, which is wrong. It's gas lamp fantasy, which I only realized while I was listening to that song there. So there's not much difference, except I guess gas lamp versus oil lamp, slightly further on in the timeline or something. Um, so pretty much, I didn't want to do the 4 hour stream that I'd originally planned because I thought I was going to end up boiling in my skin if I have my PC running hot that long. So I thought, you know what? Nightingale 2 days ago released their big 0.3 update, which had this thing here on the right. This thing has, I've been curious about this since they mentioned they were working on it, because I have played online for so many hours. I basically spent all of an entire month just endlessly playing this game. And while I loved it, I was playing solo, and a lot of people wanted to play the game solo, and it's made so that you can play it solo. But because of that, a lot of people who wanted to play it solo were getting driven nutty by all of the different quirks of online play. Like, for example, anytime you want to load a world, you have to effectively wait for the server to queue up the world loading, and it would take, like 3 to 5 minutes sometimes, depending on the kind of world you're loading. Um, and of course, then you have like server lag and stuff. So sometimes you'll chop down a tree and it'll just kind of disappear and things like that, and there are just a bunch of things that can possibly happen with the online connection. Now, if you've got friends to play with, then who gives a shit? It's fine. But when you're playing solo, like I was, and I mean, I didn't play with anyone the entire time I was actually actively playing the game. It just seems a bit pointless to have all these side effects and stuff. So I've been really curious about how it's going to play offline. And now the update was 23 gigabytes, which is huge. The game itself is only 60 in total now. So it was like 50% extra on the size of the game. And I'm guessing that's because however they've implemented the play offline, they've basically made it so that all of the server side functions are now done on your local PC, and that's what I'm curious about. I want to know how that improves performance, if it improves performance, and things like that. So, welcome to Nightingale's offline mode. I haven't checked this out at all yet, so this is the first time I'm reading any of this. You'll need to create a new character as profiles from offline mode cannot be transferred to online mode or vice versa. This mode is still under development. Bug fixes and performance improvements are ongoing. We welcome your feedback and bug reports via the report bugs button in the game menu. Thanks for playing. So, that's the same caveat that we get everywhere else. We have to make a new profile, and honestly, I am not going to try very hard with all of this because it doesn't really matter a great deal. Basics, you'll do. You look pretty enough. It works for me. Ancestry, I really couldn't give less of a shit, to be honest. Let's just choose myself over and over again. How about that? And we're all mums. Except I don't. Was that the one? Okay, there you go. Mum 1, Mum 2. Great grandmother 1, great grandmother 2. Don't ask how these people had children together. It's a magical world, okay? None of that matters in this world. Okay. There we go. Step 2. Yep, still looking alright. Customize your appearance, skin tone's fine. Don't give a shit about any of that. Hairstyle. To be honest, I kind of like the hairstyle already as well. I don't really feel the urge to change it up. Eyebrows. A little too small. Those are nice. Facial hair. Yes, let's give ourselves a massive mustache. That's exactly what we... No. Okay. Head. Forehead. You can change all these things, but I just don't see the need when they look nice enough to start with. I mean, she's actually quite pretty. Eyes. Let's go with a different eye color. We will make her eyes green. Wow, that's a bit too much of a green. Too strong. Or too bright, I mean. I need it I want it to be darker. We have the presets. There you go. That's nice. More of a hazel and green mix. Detail. Don't really care about any of that. Eye shape. Don't really care about that. Eyelash length. Well, why don't we make our girl all lashy? Very, very long lashes. Okay, that's a little too long. Wait, she has extensions? Oh, wow. You can really just go very overboard with this, huh? It's been a long time since I made a character here. Mouth shape. Height and cheeks are fine. Don't care about that. Teeth. Oh, boy. Hello. Shall we have some metal teeth for the hell of it? All of them. Oh, you can do decay as well. Oh, that's kind of nasty. Oy. I don't remember being able to do that before. Wow, you can really fuck them up as well. We're going to leave that there because our characters almost never open their mouths. So I feel like that's how you scare the shit out of people. Everything here is fine except I really like super glossy lip gloss. So that's all we're going to change here. Step 3. We are going to have rugged apparel. Whoa. Labor is attire. Modest outfit. Arcane garb. Evening gown. Ooh. Formal suit. Well, that's actually really pretty dapper. Oh, military uniform. This has changed since I created my character. I don't know if you go into the world like this. When I started off, your outfit came from what you were aligning yourself as. Oh, I can literally just go underclothes? Or is this showing me an example of all the different clothing types? I'm a little confused, but you know what? For now, I'm going to use that one because it's fancy. Loadout. Builder. Crafter. Adventurer. Fighter. I see they have discovered that people use the axe almost always. Magician. That's a magician, but with magic with a K. Ooh, drifter. I think we're going to go with fighter. I will probably never use the potions, I admit. Academic. Through academia though academia had always been your dream, it was one you could scarcely afford. Luckily, your mind was not your only talent, and, to pay your hefty tuition, you joined a local club for the wealthy to bet on fisticuffs. Unfortunately, your hard-fought-for position was jeopardized once again when the pale, a mysterious, all-consuming fog arrived. You fled your university for the realms, prepared for yet another fight. Statesperson. Well, definitely no. Tradesperson. Though you've never been the most capable in your chosen profession, you've acquired masterful knowledge of the local taverns in your off hours. You favored the less reputable establishments, and the outlet their rowdy patrons provided for your frequent frustrations. When the barkeep interrupted your most recent brawl with calls for an evacuation, you scoffed at the pale fog rolling forth, fists ready to face whatever lay ahead. Hermit. Well, that's me, but it's not her. Not officer. No, that's fine. Not ne'er-do-well. Not vagrant. Well, I guess we're either going to be a tradesperson or an academic. I'll go with tradesperson. Difficulty. Oh, wow. You can actually... We just have straight up difficulty here, huh? Alright, well, I'm going to go with medium because that's fine. Start point. Oh, I see. For the sake of this stream, I think I'll actually allow it to do the tutorial. I've done the tutorial. I doubt there's anything I need to know. Advanced to finalize. Okay, works for me. Let's get to it. Please choose your character name. Well, my actual character name that I've been using is Hanabi, which is just what I go by on Steam. But for the sake of this, we'll call me Halo Farm. Normal gameplay, server-related functions handled on your PC. Higher-end PC recommended. You will use and progress your characters saved on your PC. Live content, co-op multiplayer, and social features disabled. Character profiles cannot be shared. That's sort of what you expect.
Before time itself, the realms have existed. Born of curiosity, we opened the first gateway to our endless Feywilds. The Fey have long since aided men in harnessing that which we live and breathe. Magic. Tolerance was known until your grasp extended reach. Greed, in the face of power, saw your world caught in ruin. And out flowed the Pale, swallowing all in its path. Some fled its ever-spreading tongue, seeking refuge in Nightingale, only to be severed from assistance as the pathway between realms collapsed. But perhaps not all is lost. For Nightingale still stands, pushing forward towards progress and enlightenment, humanity's final beacon. Your path thither is winding and full of terror's nascent realm walker. Wilt thou succumb to Fey lands beyond thy wit?
Hell no.
Or wilt thou endure?
Fuck yeah.
Find the way homeward and rebuild anew?
So one thing I will mention actually is that in its current incomplete state, you can't go to Nightingale yet. The main quest is not complete thus far. So that's one of the big things I'm looking forward to about this finally reaching its 1.0. I want to see Nightingale itself, and I want to see how the story ends, because though it's kind of minimal as a story, like a lot of the game is about its gameplay rather than the story. But the story itself is interesting enough that I'm curious. Unknown Realm. Continue journey. Sure, okay. Well, this is running rather nicely, considering it's all supposed to be handled on my PC now.
How now, fleshling? Whither wander you, lost in our Feywilds?
Well, I wish I knew whither I wander, to be perfectly honest. Frankly, I came here to get away from the Pale, because I was gonna fucking die, so... Or more like I fell through... That doesn't sound so good, does it? More like I fell through the Pale to get here.
Show haste, human.
Alright, alright.
Quickly.
I'm hasting.
Before those bound fiends sniff out your shadows abound, yet like a fire's final embers, you refuse to be snuffed out. I come with an offer to guide you to a safer realm, and rebuke death, unlike so many of your kin.
Well, that sounds good to
Take
me.
these bloodstained cards, play them, and let amiable bond be drawn between. Give me
Works
your
for me.
hands, that we may be friends. Homosit inconul ome. Hurry yonder, toward portal and apparatus, so you, bare child of earth, might abscond this travel to the forest
Sure.
byways.
Yep. I can hear... Aha! The Veil Between Us, Reflections from the World's End. November 3rd, 1889. Stambungan. Paris is lost. All communication with the city has ceased. The last missive received claimed a substance emerged from the Paris transept portal. Portal. Since then, only silence. Our work continues in the shadow of this news. The portal ever present. Well, I'm going German. Fuck this. Whatever. Present while we study the artifacts brought back from the realms. However, uncertainty gnaws at us, and we are vigilant for anything untoward. Sita left on an expedition through the portal, but days earlier. With luck, she will have arrived safely to the warm embrace of Nightingale City. She should return soon. But by boat or by portal, I no longer know. I worry for her. Were we wrong to trust in the portals, in the realms? For now, all I can do is wait. This is stuff I actually generally started skipping, because it's not all that important. It's just a bunch of little stories. Well, holy fuck.
Fly, Realm Walker.
Well, let me tell you first of all, I don't know if it was preloaded, but the fact that opened instantly was a surprise to me. Now, how long is this loading screen gonna be? All is ready already. Well, that was also pretty speedy.
Count thyself among the fortunate few who managed to flee the Pale's noxious proliferation. Nightingale still stands, but Earth teeters on the
See, the
and
world
these
is gradually
wilds are
coming
far
into
from
existence.
hospitable. Sequestered so and struck by woe begs the question, wilt thou be a survivor? The gift I promised should aid thy cause. A hermetic guidebook and pocket watch, purloined off the corpse of a realm walker. Keep these like close companions. With the man-made network sundered, entrust me to find the trail forward through these byway realms. In the interim, I hear your stomach snarling. Take reprieve from misery, and gorge yourself with a feast fit for a fleshling. Preserve yourself, and I shall return anon. Oh, under this mask, you wonder. I am Puck. Robin to some, Oberon's merry wanderer of the night, the last furtive fay to grace your kind.
Puck the Trickster. Trust me, I recognize your name the first time I fucking heard it. Right, okay. Well, I can hear a noise that begs me to follow it. Telegrams tell tales of more cities perishing one by one. After Paris, it was Brussels, then Milan. A hard fog called the Pale billows forth from the portal in Paris. We have known of the Pale, but something has shifted. Changed from what it once was. Whereas before the Pale was small tendrils stretching out just beyond the portal before dissipating, it now spreads across the earth, blanketing everything in its path. Sambugan is far from Paris, but if the Pale continues as it has, it will ultimately reach us. Those who stay scrutinize our portal, others avoid it altogether. There are tales of fleeing the city, finding safety away from the portals, if such a place were to still exist. Okay. You're not what I need, but I'll take you anyway. You're what I need. Yes, I know how to do that, thank you. Take some sticks, more berries, plants, trees. Give me all the things. Give me some logs, too. I'm in combat. Who am I in combat with? I hear combat noises, but I don't see anything... Or combat music, I mean. I don't see anything particularly combat-y, though. Well, this definitely feels a mite more responsive than the servers. Okay, let's see now. Guidebook, crafting, journal, forest challenge. Can I not craft? Build? I need to eat first, I guess. And now it wants me to acquire specific... Oh, I see. I didn't pick up any rocks. How silly of me. For sure. This is definitely, like... It's very hard for me to describe. First of all, the last time I played this seriously, I was on a much crappier graphics card, so... There's already, like, an improvement just based on the fact I'm playing on a decent graphics card. Oh, well, I wouldn't say my old graphics card wasn't decent. It just wasn't a proper gaming card. Now I'm on a 4070 Super, which is by no means a high-end card, but I would call it a gaming card. So my frame rate is running roughly 60 frames per second anyway. Normally I was around 45 to 50 before. So there's probably some responsiveness associated with that. Stop being so slow. Chop the tree down. God. Yeah, I know. I'm lacking in the hunger department still. I just wanted to see. This is something that I have enjoyed about this game from the very beginning. You chop away at a tree, you actually hack away at the tree. Like, you take chunks out of it, and I think that's very cool. Okay. Okay, well I figured that would happen, but that was instant. Everything about that was instant. Oh. Which button? This button. Crafting, building, here we go. Place. I know, yes, I know, thank you. Roasted berries. Wait, it's done? Oh no, it's not quite done. It's 3 seconds. Or it would be if I'd remembered to add some fuel. Okay. 8. Eat. Yummy.
avoided embarrassment by staving off starvation.
I think it would have been called
From
death,
the lingering
Puck.
scent,
Death.
your meal was no summer court banquet, but at least you persist.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
We must carry forth whilst this byway is aligned with another. One which should get us closer to necessities we'll both require. The portal stands nearby. Delayed.
The withering sands away. Well, wait, let me just extinguish that for a minute. There's a mistake I made when I initially did the tutorial for this. Which is, he said I was going to go to a desert, but I was like, oh, I'm sure there'll still be food there. And I nearly died of hunger in my own tutorial the first time. So let's grab some more mixed berries and fill up my stomach. Or grab more berries and cook more mixed berries is what I meant. Where did I leave that thing? I wasn't paying any attention to where... Will you get off? Go away. Get out of here, or I'll kill you. Oh, I have... Right, that's right. Mixed plants as well. Oh, okay. I don't have enough plants for mixed plants, but you know what? That's not a plant. If I go and grab some plants, I will. Because you can basically just cook grass. You just get fiber of any kind and you can cook it. Which I guess when you're not able to be picky is just fine, really. I should really stop picking up all those sticks. What do you mean I only have one raw edible plant? I thought I would... Wait, do they not include plant fibers anymore? Ah, shit. Oh well. Okay. Give me all those sticks back. Close. V. No, not V. X. Remove. Now, there's something that I know how to do before I've even done it. I'll extract lots of these. And we'll extract lots of these. And that should allow me to walk around a bit more for a while longer. And while I'm at it, let's eat. Did Puck give me more cards already? I think he did. Oh, yeah. Preparing realm. All is ready. See, that's very quick. The true test will be when I get to my abeyance realm, though. Like, these are prepared realms, from what I remember.
Summer runs through my being as blood runs through yours. Yet I've seen that dew men call sweat flow like rivers in our deserts. This heat devours spirit and life.
It sure does.
Enduring the elements is part of the Realm Walker's folly. pleasure sought through vanquishing hostility. Whether this pleases or not, without shelter and the means to defend it, you'll not last long. Best to test your nesting prowess and avoid exhaustion.
Yep. Scour, he says. He's not really scouring. Why am I not succumbing to heat right now? Should I not be... Or am I already overheated? What are you doing? Get out of here. Let's go down here to this nice little area next to the water and we'll build ourselves a little hut here. Oh, I did bring the stuff. And a bedroll. Thanks. New discoveries. Makeshift wood axe. Well, I don't need one of those because I actually have a nicer axe than that already. But they want me to craft them anyway. Okay, fair enough. I need twigs, I need rocks, I need sticks. Oh wait, it's crafting, not building. Makeshift wood axe. Oh, I did craft it. Makeshift. Oh, I didn't need to do the wood axe, I need to do the mining pick. Craft. Makeshift hunting knife. Oh, need more, whoops, need more plant fiber. Those be sticks, not plant. It is more like Daying Breeze when you're doing the tutorial. It's certainly not very gaily right now. Okay, yep, craft. There we go. Yeah, I know all about this. Thank you. Bye. Hello again, Puck.
It slipped my skull that Earth's great citadels resulted from decades of toil. Still, I expected more than that lowly truss of sticks and the haphazard cudgel you now hold.
Don't be a dick, man.
You'll need better woodworking skills than that when we reach our destination proper. It affords the perfect setting for, well,
We shan't ruin our
ruin the
surprise.
surprise. Let us depart, and speak of your ill-favored constructs no more. One final by way of muck and mire, then this path of beginnings shall fork unbounded into whatever endings.
Goodbye, fucker. I can hear it. I can hear it. Where is it? Oh, it's right there by the... Is that really what I can hear? From that far away? Let me up. Finally, our time has come. The Pale surrounds this city, an oppressive wall swallowing the buildings, advancing ever closer. The evacuations have ceased. There is no longer a shore from which to escape. No one knows what happens when the Pale overtakes you. As I stand here, the air is filled with screams as the Pale slips along the streets, and then silence. I want to go to them, to help them, but there is nothing I can do, nothing anyone can do. It is becoming too dangerous to remain. A few others have dared to pass through the portal, despite what may lie beyond. They take their chances, but I wait here, unwilling to leave until the last second. If she returns here, she will know where to find me. Sita, Sayang, wherever you are, Please be safe. Sayang, huh? Got a little Indonesian in there, fella. Okay, let's get a move on to our next spot. When it opens the abeyance realm, that is the thing I want to see, because these byway realms are pretty speedy to load. Like you can see, it's already done and about to load me in. Though I do note that the grass and stuff loads in kind of afterwards. But I think that's more of the open world side of the Unreal Engine than anything.
If not for Astaroth's decree, this trek would have been as easy as peach pie.
Peach pie specifically.
We Fae are forbidden from consorting with your kind. And while my amity is yours, it behooves us both to move with caution. But enough prattle.
Yes, enough prattle.
The bound guard Fae archways that align with temporal realms. As they're already acquainted with your despair, those fiends will emerge when you try to leave this final byway. While
Works
I
for
know
me.
Man's impulse is to flee. Without pluck, you're sure to expire. Prepare yourself.
I have
Realm
plenty of
Walker.
pluck.
Once this fen is
And I have a
within
little
our
luck
reach,
too.
a fine morsel of knowledge I shall bequeath. Ahead lie relics of humanity's future.
Yeah, that's the crazy part about this is that, like, a lot of the stuff that you find in the realms aren't necessarily from the past. This shit over here, all that kind of stuff, it's supposedly from humanity's future rather than their past. I think that's a very cool part of the lore. Okay, so when it says prepare myself, what I need to do is go kill some assholes, and there were some just here a minute ago. Where did they go? I saw them as I spawned in. The heck? Maybe they despawned because I'm not supposed to die while I'm trying to talk to Puck. If you keep tempting me, you'll have to become the bones. Stop taunting me, you little cheeky fucker. Where'd you go? I'll get you yet. Huh? Oh wow, it flew. Finally got some bones. Yeah, but what I actually need is to, like... Where? There you are! You're the fucker that I spotted earlier. Get fucked. Oh, I am weighed down by my inventory. Well, that's fine. I can at least use some of my inventory right now. Because I need to make myself... Not that. Need to make myself roasted meat. Injury salve. You know what? Other roasted meat as well. Because I got multiple types of meat just then. What did I just see? You there! I do enjoy the fine mix between... Oh, I hear another one. I do enjoy the fine mix between reality and fantasy. Like you skin them, but when you skin them, it's sort of like a gesture more than it is an actual thing that you do. And I know that's more for mechanical convenience on the part of the devs, but I like it because it kind of fits in with the whole magical nature of the realms. Alright, we'll have some proper food in a minute. Do I still have even more? I do. Still have more mixed plants as well. What do I got? Whoa! Where did I get that many Cape Aloe from? Oh, sorry, Cape Aloe, not aloe. I don't have any injury salves to put on there yet. Trust me, I do not give a shit about that right now. I should be calling it Cape Aloe, not Aloe. Because there happens to be a character that I'm familiar with. Let's put this here, because I'm used to it being there, and we'll put this here, because I'm used to it being there. I always keep my hunting knife on one and my axe on two, because they're the easiest ones for me to hit without having to change my hand position. How is our stack going? You, go to the top. Why is that going to take so long anyway? That's weird. For now, what I want to do is put my injury salve on my handy Q. Because you want your healing on a nice, quick part of your... Oh, hello. You set yourself on fire by jumping on my fire, you fool. Can make more. Where did he even come from? I wonder if the respawn rate is... No, that wouldn't actually make any sense. I was going to say I wonder if the respawn rate is quicker because we're playing offline, but I don't think so. Pretty sure that's not the case. Look at all this food, man. It's delicious. And a fun fact about this game is that you can get 3 buffs at a time from eating food. Okay, good. And that being that. This point in the game, I should be a real... Oh, that bad, huh? I was going to say, at this point in the game, I should be a real stickler for bringing things back with me. But actually, I don't have a backpack yet, so maybe it's for the best if I just, like, keep a very minimal amount of stuff with me. Like 10 of each and then 5 logs or something. That keeps me decently low. Also, I need to go investigate one or both, actually both of these. So it'll be a hot minute before I find any of them again, and they are full of good stuff for this kind of level. Oh, I see there, that's where I need to go anyway. hear it. I hear some echoes. Oh no! You missed me. You're an idiot. You had a clear shot while I was still in build mode, of all things. I hear it. Where's the echo? Where's the enemy? Another one. Another one of you. I'm not any better. You're still gonna get killed by me. Meat! Bones! Okay. Oh, there it is, the echo. Sambugan, still. Bungan, Sambungan, Sambungan. The Pale has reached the steps of the building where we first met. With shy gazes and murmured words, the same building where I have waited all this time. But I must make a choice. On one end looms the Pale, at the other, the portal into an unknown world. Beyond the portal and into the realms, I may find others. Perhaps they have happened upon Sita and can tell me where to find her. If not, perhaps they will find a way to push back the Pale and reclaim the earth. I will search to the ends of whatever worlds I must to find her. The portal is opening. If I have chosen poorly and someone finds these writings, please tell Sita I waited for her until the last, and that I will find her in the next life. Well, if I found these, I think we know what that means. Sorry, dear chap. I don't think things ended as well for you as you had hoped. Anything interesting around here? Could have sworn I remembered seeing some really... Actually, no, I don't even need to swear. My very first umbrella came from a chest that was up on one of these. You telling me I'm not going to get a free umbrella this time? That's cruel. Oh, hey. Well, that's not a free umbrella, but... It's probably a bit early for me to be doing this as well. God, this is... I am very weighed down by my inventory. Please, I require umbrella. Give umbrella. None of these are an umbrella. Charm of Rage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Oh! I can't move. Yeah, item is breaking, but that's okay. Yes, Puck, what is
You've
it?
stolen life to preserve your own.
Yes, I did.
A necessity, lest it become a vice. One imbibed by men like dandelion wine. Now, I've led you about around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar, and forthwith a temporal realm of abeyance awaits. And so too, Nightingale.
Don't lie to me, Puck. The game isn't finished yet. I can't go to Nightingale.
First you must oblige your inner essence and choose the landscape that beckons. Ah, no need for words.
I'll be
Only thought.
real with you, Puck. I'm tempted to go with the forest again because I know it's easy, but I know a swamp is much prettier. Deserts are pretty easy as well, even though they're supposed to be the hardest. I personally find them pretty easy, but out of the three options, I think the desert is the least attractive. I'm going to go with the swamp.
The ore of the fen. Play your cards, but beware. The bound will storm once.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna come through and be all mad and angry, and I'm gonna be like, oh no, the bound are trying to kill me. I should probably do something about the amount of inventory I'm carrying. I'll do that once I've opened this chest, and if I'm lucky, if I'm super lucky, I'll find an umbrella inside. So, he said, what was the word he used? Artifacts of our future. There's what I wanted. Artifacts of our future. So I wonder how far in the future this would have been from the 1890-ish that we're at. Alright, so we'll get rid of the wood bundle. So that's quite heavy. We'll get rid of... Hell, I shouldn't have done that. Because I could have actually made these bones into more salves. Do you know what I don't fucking need? I never use these things, and they are taking up 5 kg each. Although, well, they do increase the maximum weight. You know what? Maybe I will use them for the sake of this exact problem. Check it out. I can run again. Okay. Usually I don't use them because usually I don't need to use them. But in this particular example, there's a lot of stuff that I want to carry home with me. Wait. Wait. Oh, wait. I know why. We class the umbrella as an offhand item. Can I be bothered to go all the way over there? Probably not. Wait, yes I can. Of course I can. Whee! Whoa. How many minutes do I have on that potion? Not long, actually. Better make good use of it. It's interesting the way they've optimized things. Oh, for God's sake. Can you guys fuck off? I don't even have the inventory space to carry your carcasses around at the moment. Get out of here. How dare you? I can't believe it hit me. Okay, first of all, there's a chest hidden under here, which I never noticed last time. Ooh, what'd I get? Blood Moon card. And 4 bullets. That strengthening potion is close to wearing off already. What's this? Fiber. Bound fiber, specifically. Oh, there it goes. More bound fiber. Ooh, that's what I was thinking of. Tin ingots. Very useful this early in the game. Oh. Tin ore as well. I'll figure out my true inventory, what I'm going to take home to my Abeyance realm in just a moment. Once I've opened up the rest of these chests and got all the loot. It's more lumber. Honestly, I should probably skip the lumber. I don't really need it. And it is by far going to be the thing that's taking up the most inventory space. Because if I remember rightly, it's just basic lumber. It's not you or special in any way. Yeah. I can make that lumber out of any tree I come across. Very shortly, I'm going to have the answer to the biggest of my questions. How fast will it load a proper realm? Honestly, it's pretty interesting to me. Like, I've been playing for an hour, just the tutorial. It's quite a lengthy game, and you don't feel it passing. Quick, before the strength wears off. Yeah, yeah. Starting to rain now. Uh-oh. All right. So, once again, I do not need the lumber. I don't need the sticks. I don't need the regular plant fiber. And realistically, I don't need the bones. Does that bring me under 50? Not quite. What else can I drop? Reinforced leather. Do you know what? I don't need that actually. Not I never even found anything that I wanted to make that used reinforced. So I think it's not necessary. And there we go. That has solved all my problems at once now. Where was... direction was it in? Over there. Oh, Christ. Oh. I don't know why my stamina is so much lower. Oh, I do know why my stamina is so much lower. My food buffs ran out. That is the massive difference between food buff and no food buff. Okay, time to find out about my abeyance realm. Now, the thing about... Oh, for fuck's sake. Get out of here. Get out of here. The thing to note about this is that there's also a game mechanic which is going to delay the opening of this. So these are the fabled realms I have heard so much of that I spent years studying. Never once have I set foot here. It is stunning in its beauty. Life surrounds me. I can hear the birds where before I only heard the silence of a populace gone. I had to double take on that for a minute. There is no sight of another, nor the pale. Wherever I am alone. My heart aches for the world left behind. I hope others have escaped so that one day we may all return home. I hope Sita found respite. If she planned to return through the realms, she may still be out here waiting for me. The thought spurs me on. I see another portal in the distance. Perhaps, if I pass through enough of them, I will find someone who has word of my sayang. Stay strong, Sita. I am coming to find you. So, I mean, they kind of implied that if I found this journal, that means they're dead, but they're obviously not dead. Remain vigilant while the worlds align.
Remain vigilant while the realms
Oh,
align.
realms. Oh, one of you, huh? Fuck off. Where'd you go? Did I kill you? No, you're still there. I just couldn't see you. Stop it. Is that it? Or are we going to have a second wave? Alright, well, that was honestly, even with the issue of having to fight some bound, so much faster.
Realmwalker.
Realmwalker.
The path forward is winding and full of terrors. Save yourself. Survive the realms. And rebuild all that has been lost.
Okay. I can do that, probably. Alright, so it was probably doing some background loading there while it was playing the video. Hmm. The usual loading chug. This is normal anyway. Alright, well, the actual loading screen is roughly the same as I'm used to. Hello, Puck.
Ah, we made it. With the byways left behind, your beginnings have ended. I bid you welcome to the Feywilds in earnest.
I bid me welcome too.
This realm has long been forgotten by the Fey, left in limbo, not unlike you. How fitting. And
Yes, this is my room. My room, my realm.
In short time, darkness will descend, and with it,
Stygian perils.
Laying foundations will keep you intrepid, child of Earth. While you play carpenter, there are nooks in these surrounding wilds I must scrub for the knowledge I pledged.
Go scrub. I'm gonna build some housey homes, some hidey holes. House, home, hidey hole. Probably gonna build right here, you know. Because I see a spot of solid ground, which is all you really need in a swamp. This area here, very convenient. Alright, so the first thing you want is one of these. And for that I need some rocks and some stone. Rock and stone, rock and stone. Rocks are probably going to be easier than stone. Find some... This one, I really like. I've played so much of it already. I'm just trying the offline right now. It just released they just released a offline mode a couple of days ago. Because not everyone wants to... Like, a lot of people want to play the game solo. And you could play it solo while playing online, but, you know, it's just sort of felt unnecessary. So people wanted an actual offline mode, and that's what I'm testing out. I don't want to fight you right now. I want to find stone and rock. But I will say, you have to be a certain type of person to enjoy this game. Now, I really enjoyed it. Really? Where did you even go? I fucking hate you guys. Get out of here. Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. You have to be... Do you mind? Stop it. Stop it. I don't have time for you guys right now. I'm trying to build my house. You okay? Hippos are these are you've heard of angry or hungry hippos. This is angry hippos. How are you still alive? Get dead. Okay, that's that problem dealt with. And all I was doing was just minding. Oh no, that's just a corpse. All I was doing was just minding my own business, looking for some rocks. Because rocks are a bit difficult to find. Rocks and stones are both a bit difficult to find in a swamp. But I chose the swamp because it looks so goddamn pretty. I've played enough of this game to know how to survive out here. That's probably enough. But yeah, it's very much a... You have to be a certain type of person to enjoy this game, and I can't tell you what type of person you have to be. Just that if you're into survival games in general, you'll probably like this one. But it's been quite polarizing. Like if you go onto the Steam page, you'll find that it's got mixed reviews, solidly mixed reviews. Personally, I love it. Damn it, I need more rocks. Personally, I love it, but that doesn't mean it's for everyone. But the style of game that it is, it brings me, it scratches an itch that only this type of game can scratch. That's all I can really say about it is it scratches that itch. Like, it's not super unique. There are plenty of other survival games that follow a very similar formula to this one. But I feel that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad game. Because it's not like it's necessarily about whether it does or doesn't follow a formula, but how it works with said formula. And what I find most interesting is I have played another game that is really similar to this one. It's a post-apocalyptic zombie survival game called The Infected. And the crafting and all of that sort of stuff, the survival, like the way it upgrades and how you progress in that game is very similar to this game. And yet it's like very positive reviews. Yeah, it's the same for me, Argus. It's also welcome. Oh, hello, Puck.
Your tenacity overruled.
If you like this kind of game,
fate,
then it's for you. That's all. That's pretty much how I could put it. The aesthetic of this game is just, it's so pretty. And being immersed in that world, I'm not really one that goes on about immersion or anything, but it does feel very kind of, you can lose yourself in this. I don't know how many hours I actually have in the game with the online mode yet. Do you know what? I'll tab out and I'll have a look. I'll just so I can answer that question right now. It's over 100 at the least. I know that much. I know I didn't. Oh well, there you go. 221, and that was all within the space of like a month. And then I hit the upper level cap and I had all the best items I could, so I just put it down and said I'd come back when I had a new patch to give me a reason. And well, here I am. So I came back as soon as they gave me 0.3 offline mode. I was like, hey, that's a good excuse to play all the way from scratch. So here we are again, you know? If you're into this kind of game, you'll like it. I can't say that enough. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's a very specific kind of itch. It's not a... It has to be this specific kind of survival game to begin with. And there aren't hundreds of them out there. There are quite a few similar games, but there's always going to be that one specific one of the dozen or so that are very similar that's going to be the one for you. And this is definitely the one for me.
Settled here, you'll soon wish to venture farther. the unending lure humankind so often succumbs to. Should you hear that siren call, you'll require unbraided cards and the power to play them. Fortunately, both are close at hand, and here is the knowledge that Robin's friendship affords. Across this realm lie sites of power sealed by your kin long ago, forsworn by Fae even longer still. There are many sites, each granting access to ever more distant spheres. Nearest, though, the Antiquarian, formidable enough for one so green. You must first gain entry, passing through a seal forged by those last children of Earth, who claimed reverence for our infinite wisdom. They, more than most, knew the gravity of a contract. Their gates bar access to those unworthy, but I see that strange, hopeful spark within you. Nurture it with its own fundament, humanity. Be it comfort, companionship, coffer, I know not. Once within, delve ever deeper, toward the pedestal. Upon it lies the means to craft the card you require. Hurry now, fleshling, and prepare. The infinite awaits.
Okay, bye. So yeah, exactly that. Funny thing about this is, I first bought Nightingale 4 months ago, and at this point, I can only call it an unfortunate twist of fate. I found myself more in need of the money that I'd paid for the game than I had to play the game, because I'd only played about just the tutorial. And I was like, shit, I need to refund this because I'm suddenly broke and I didn't expect to be. So I refunded Nightingale and slept on it for an entire month, then rebought it the following month because it had already the aesthetic alone had already hooked me enough to want to play more of it. But I was just desperate at the time because I'm not, I have a day job, but it doesn't pay that well. It doesn't quite add up to full-time hours either. So occasionally I will run into some monetary issues for myself. But yeah, I like that whole month I was just like I was tweaking to get back at this game. So I immediately on payday repurchased the game, started playing it again, and didn't put it down for the whole damn month. So I don't know what that would say to the average viewer as to like what that would mean to you. But to me that certainly says that if it's the game for you, you'll know. It's very hard to miss. I feel like even just watching it being played would probably tell you whether or not it's something that you would enjoy. And interestingly enough, even when I first bought this, I had already put it off for a little while. Like, I saw a trailer of it on the literal release day when it first went early access, but it already had mixed reviews, even then. Like, it got its mixed reviews very quickly. Okay, so we want buildings crude. And I am not going to bother building a stone building, not in a damn swamp. It'll take forever. So we'll go with a basic shack for now. Oh. 3x2 is probably enough as well for the moment. And I was initially sort of swayed by the fact that it had mixed reviews on day one. But I was so drawn in by the aesthetic alone, the gas lamp fantasy as it's called, that I just kind of eventually, a couple weeks later when payday came around, I just said, fuck it, I'll try it. And you know what? Even though I did refund it that first month due to completely unrelated reasons, I am very glad that I did try it that at the time, because that is what brought me back to it, and I really like this game. That is the upshot of everything. I really like this game. Do I have a second story yet? I do. I couldn't remember if you actually immediately got your... Oh wait, I don't need to... I need some stairs. I couldn't remember if you actually immediately get your second story for the crude buildings. And I can't even see. That'll do. It's kind of rare that I see a game that appeals to my sense of aesthetic quite as well as this one does, though. So that in itself is probably the biggest thing that swayed me more than the type of game it is, like into buying it. I mean, more than the fact that it seems like it's my type of game or anything like that. I am a big fan of steampunk. I'm a big fan of almost any kind of XYZ punk you can think of. There are a few that I'm not that big on, but for the most part, I really like them. So it doesn't take too much to convince me into playing these games in the first place. They just so long as they match my sense of aesthetic, and this one had it through and through. All right, come on, break. Come on. I know about build mode. Thank you very much. Can you I can't remember. Can you turn the tutorials off? Show subtitles. Offline choice on start. It won't be there. System, maybe? No. Do I got any rewards? Aw. No rewards because I'm playing offline. Gameplay. Show tutorials. Yeah. Get out of here. I don't need them. I should hope that I finish at least the bottom floor quickly, because I'm very much going to need to sleep soon. Although, actually, if I want that to finish quick... it, it really just finished it through the floor. Or through the tree. I was not actually expecting that. I didn't think that was how that went. Motherfucker. Really? How dare? How dare you? I only have myself to blame. I don't know if you guys heard that bang there. A bird just flew into my window. I need to sleep. I need to cook. I need to create myself a little storage. Alright, there we go. I also need to recreate that. Oh, it was the doorway as well, wasn't it? Damn it. Yes, I think it was the... Yeah, it was the doorway. Sticks and plant fiber I need most. It's like I'm not too worried about the top floor. I only need the bottom floor so that I can get a decent night's in-game sleep. Hey. Hang on. Maybe if I at least eat some food, I can get myself slightly better off with thanks to the buffs. That's more like it. A little more speed and a few more hits. Nah. Why the stairs? Why would you do the stairs first? Of all the things. Okay, now is the point where I have to start hoping that when I hack down the tree... Hey. When I hack down the trees, they don't fall on top of the building and damage it. Okay, I need much more plant fiber. That's true, that's true. We did have that discussion just yesterday about the ground floor versus the first floor, but if it's upstairs and downstairs, it's all the same. It's important. Without stairs, there can be no upstairs or downstairs. Okay. Did I get a decent amount of fiber there? I should bloody well think so. Hey, we're getting somewhere. Hell yeah. Okay. And that's important because now I have a little bit of shelter and I can slap myself down a bed. Which I will eventually move upstairs. Sticks. I require sticks. See, I could have put this on higher ground, but I kind of didn't want to. I like the idea of having my house like in the middle of this little grove of swamp. On an aesthetic level, you know. I know all about wetness. I turned off the tutorials for a reason. Oh wait, I got distracted. I got distracted gathering resources again. You better fall this way. No, not that way. No! Son of a bitch. Oh, wow. Wait. Don't tell me I used all my sticks. Sticks. Fuck! I was thinking only about putting wood into that. I forgot about the fact that I needed to do the sticks in the bed first. Ah, oh well. We'll do the bed first this time. There we go. Now I have a bed, and it's theoretically dry. I should really get rid of this tree. It may or may not be causing a slight issue with my building. But I'll do that after I've had a short rest. There we go. Much better. Oh, geez. This is gonna really damage my house when I didn't realize that I built one right on the corner like that. Oh, much to my surprise, it didn't actually knock the house down. It probably did damage it, though. Did I accidentally skip that, or did I break it? I don't know. Got all these potions, I might as well use them while I have them. I didn't realize there were 2 trees. I thought it was all the one. Okay. Ah, that's right. I think the roof type, I only have flat roof right now. It's actually the roof type that you get later on. Almost there. Let's get this other tree out of the side of my house, shall we? You're just a tiny little stump. Why you gotta take so long to cut down? Okay, do I need... First of all, I need to go upstairs if I even want to be able to see how much I actually need. Just sticks. 22 sticks. We got plenty of them around here, fortunately. In various forms. There we go. Got enough sticks. Okay, I need to get some... Oh, I was about to say I need to get some more fibers. Oh, jeez. It's the last one. But that's why I was saying I need to get some more fiber. Because to make the little storage thing, you need fiber. The storage basket, whatever it's called. Fisherman's basket? Something like that. I wonder if they've added more new structures to this, actually, this time around, because I know in the 0.2 update, one of the things they did was to add quite a few new structures into the world gen for existing realms. And it really was, like, I instantly, when I went into a new realm, I found 2-3 different structures that I'd never spotted before. Yeah, it works great with co-op. It was originally for co-op. The offline mode that I'm testing now is a whole new thing. The game itself is originally fairly well geared towards co-op. I played it quite a lot with friends. Like, I play mostly solo myself, but I have played quite a bit of the game with friends, and yeah, we never really had any issues with lag or anything like that. At least not any more than the base game itself does. I have heard about that. All I can say is that it's never happened to me. I have been kicked off the servers exactly once in my 220 hours. That doesn't mean that... It does seem to be a situation, sort of like a... maybe what server you're connecting to, or what kind of connection you have at home. I don't really know what affects it. So, like, I can't make any guarantees on that front. All I can say is that I personally haven't had those kind of problems. Unfortunately, all I can give is my own usage case, you know. So, but I would like to say that if you can get it working, then it will work well. And at the least, from the sounds, from what I've heard, if you do have problems, you'll have problems like right away. So at the least, you should be able to refund it within your first 2 hours if you do run into those issues. Because it seems to be kind of a do or don't sort of thing. I haven't really heard of anyone, except for some reason, there were a few people who had issues after the 0.2 update that didn't before. But since we've only just had an update, you'll be good for at least the whole 0.3 update if you get through it. But it does seem to be, that's like a lot of the people reviewing that have had the problem are writing reviews. But a lot more people aren't writing reviews because they're not having problems, if you know what I mean. Like, I haven't written a review for the game. But my review for it would be 5 stars if I could give it if I gave it a review. Or, well, just a thumbs up, I guess, in Steam's case. But yeah, there are a few unfortunates, but I don't think that accounts for, like, everyone. It's been zero issue on my end. Yeah, that's most of it. Like, I've been kind of tempted to put up a positive review just to try and offset the others, but I just forget a lot, really, more than anything. I'm terrible for it. Even my favorite games that I've ever played, I still haven't actually reviewed. How am I still weighed down by my inventory? It's these damn wood bundles. Yeah, no worries. I hope you enjoy the game. I hope you enjoy the game as much as I enjoy the game, more to the point. Okay, well, there's our bed, and now I can actually start making things. Yeah. I haven't had that issue so far, but I have heard of one or two people having some strange spawns. Yeah, I got what you meant. I've also heard of one or two examples of people getting their home realm reset. But like, they seem to be the kind of issues that you can either, if you leave the area and come back, it'll fix itself. Like, it's very rare that they stay like that. I don't know if in your case your house was just the walls were gone forever, or if it just spawned back in when you left and came back. But I've only seen a couple of examples of things actually being permanently broken if that kind of stuff happens. I need more wood bundles. I will, to be honest, I have to say, I've had a very blessed time with this game. Like, considering some of the issues I've heard of other people having. I wonder how much of that is related to what server you're playing on. Because I feel like some of the servers are probably better than others. What else? What else can I build? Cannon station. And a fooding station. Rocks. Yeah. Do you know what? The server, obviously the server I play on, because I'm in Europe, is the European server. But I know I've seen more kind of server lag when I'm playing with my friends, and my friend is on the East Coast server. So it could well be very much that the East Coast server is a little bit shitty. And put that away. Track that down there. You know, I'm actually glad they let you interact with these bars while you're in a storage now, because I don't think you used to be able to. Rocks. Require rocks. Rocks. Or stone. No, rocks. No, I said not rocks. I mean, yes, rocks, not stone. Well, I'll bring some stone anyway. I'll need some later, I'm sure. Interesting thing I noticed when starting on the offline mode. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder... Maybe... I was going to say maybe it puts you on a different server, but maybe the game acts differently when you're playing solo? Like, I don't know how or why that would be. I'm just wondering if the issues are only when you play by yourself. Maybe there's just something different in the way the game works. That's interesting. I mean, not that I know a damn thing about game dev, so I can't start going and guessing on why, but it's definitely interesting that it would be specifically when you're playing alone. Like, you'd figure it would be less likely to fuck up when... Hit the damn thing. Hit the damn thing! I'm standing right next to it. What do you want from me? Hello? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I mean, you would think the game would work better when you're playing solo than it would when you're playing with other people. In theory. But I guess not. I hope I can make a backpack already, but I don't think you can. I think you need to unlock it with the Essence Trader. Oh, hang on. That's the one problem with your, you can't... You need your fuel to actually be in your inventory before you can put it in the... Okay. Oops. We can make more of these. And more of these. And more of these, apparently. Roasted meat. I love the crafting cues that they added in 0.2. I played very little of 0.2. Oh yeah, I wouldn't say it would be a connection issue. It just, I'm more thinking like maybe if you're playing solo, you get put on a different server or maybe a different server priority. I don't know why it would do that, but if it's only when you're solo, then there's got to be something different in the way it treats you, right? But like I said, I never had that problem. Like I've had the worst problem that I have had with this game, aside from the one single time I got booted offline, is a couple of trees falling through the ground. Like that's it. That's the entirety of any problems I've ever had with this game. Oh no, actually that's a lie. There were a couple of times when my house storage got a bit funky. Like I would put stuff into the storage and then leave again too quickly and come back and it will have reverted to whatever was in the storage beforehand. Which was both a positive and a negative thing because I got some rare stuff back, but also lost some newer rare stuff that I'd recently put into it. So I would say it was a net neutral, but it was still a bit frustrating. But that only happened a couple of times as well. Leather. And I'm also not on fiber anyway. I'm just on standard DSL at the moment. We are hoping to move up to fiber very soon. There have been some guys doing some network work out on the main road, which is literally like 50 feet away. So I'm really hoping that they're preparing that we can get our fiber connected because the guys literally on that street just 50 feet away have fiber. I have been waiting for a very long time, impatiently. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, I like I said, I just feel like I've been very blessed with this game so far. Like I've heard a lot of horror stories and just none of them have really happened to me. I feel like a lot of people that play the game are probably on that same side as I am. Like most 90% of people are probably on the I've never had a problem kind of side of things, but you know, there's always when you're in early access, there's always that 10% of people who are having hell. And I feel like that's just that is just how it is with any game that's in early access, especially when you're like starting at 0.1 as well. You know, they weren't shy about saying this is a very early version of the game. I didn't realize I had that much hide. So it doesn't surprise me too much that there are people out there having troubles. I mean, even if you look at games like Baldur's Gate 3, you know, how many Game of the Year awards did that receive? But when it was in its early access, like alpha and beta versions, it had so many problems. I remember a couple of my friends getting into the early access and playing it, and when it was at like 0.4 or something, and the game would crash just constantly for them, like they couldn't do anything. I think that's just sort of the risk you have to take when you're playing an early access game, especially, you know, with a game like this one where the systems are very clearly like very complex. I mean, the entire game is all like you need this to get that sort of. It's everything has a knock on effect. It's a very interconnected crafting system, and even the world's resources are very interconnected in some ways. So it doesn't surprise me that some people are just gonna get screwed over in various ways. But I have faith that by the time we reach that big 1.0, the kinks will be mostly out of it. Honestly, the thing that I'm most interested in is just where they're taking the story at this point, because in the current version, the story just kind of ends once you get to the watch, right? I want to see Nightingale. And I want to know what the hell is what we do in Nightingale. I want to know what we do with Puck. You know, there's like these interconnected stories there that we get kind of halfway into, and I'm curious. I am genuinely curious. But what I can say so far is what is wrong with me? Am I tired? Oh, I'm weighed down by my inventory again. But one thing I can say is that this offline mode seems to be working very nicely. Okay, so straps. They all need straps. Okay. Oh yeah, I know they're working on it. Like, I'm pretty sure that it won't be. The story will probably be effectively finishable long before we reach 1.0. But obviously, you know, at the moment they seem to be kind of putting the most work into functionality. Like, you know, they're trying to create new things, new structures to spawn in the world, new biome types. Like that was one of the things they were talking about even before they released 0.2 is that they're constantly working on in the background they're working on more biomes. So like right now we just have our three base biomes. We've got the forest, the swamp, and the desert. But from the sounds of things, they're planning to add at least a couple more biomes, like full biomes for us to work with. So that'll be interesting. Because you know the I consider the forest, swamp, and desert to be kind of the basics. So what are they going to add? That's what I'm curious about. What other kind of biomes can you create? Did I do this wrong? I did. I'm stupid. Did they change this so that the straps come directly from the hide instead of coming from the leather? I thought you had to make the leather and then turn the leather into straps. Am I thinking of something else? Maybe it's not straps. It might not have been straps. Grips, maybe. I think it was grips. Alright, well I guess that means I gotta go out and find some stuff to kill. They did have to come from... That's what I thought. It was just one leather and you got two straps out of it, and everything actually needed both straps. Like it was basically just one leather to two straps to whatever item you were putting it on. Damn, I wish I hadn't been using my old school knowledge. I just wasted my own time. I'm gonna have to sleep soon, actually. Maybe I should do that first. I don't think I particularly want to get caught outside at night in this sort of very basic level 1 get up of mine. Unless I can spot something to kill very close by. Anything? Even a deer would be fine. I can chase after a deer. Hippo. Not my first choice, but I guess I'll have to do. Get dead, get dead, get dead. Oh crap, I forgot to eat first. One down. Ah! Ow. Stop it! I'm trying to hit you in the head for the good crits. Oh no, not at all. No, Zero. I'm actually trying offline mode. So I specifically can't do anything online. It's not possible to switch over. I wanted to see how well the offline mode works. How much better or worse it performs and stuff like that. And honestly, so far it's been really good. The loading times alone are just like you don't have to wait 5 minutes to go through a portal anymore, which is kind of fantastic. Yeah, no, you wouldn't see me playing solo if I were playing for realsies. Oh, hello. I don't think I should fight you guys. I don't think I should fight you guys. Oh, he always calls me old man. Ah, no, don't give me no disease, no disease, no disease. Don't stop. Don't. Damn it. I hate that cough. Let me out. Such a drama queen. God. Yeah, he always calls me old man, because I have a tendency to call myself old man. Not really much of an insult, because, you know, when you call yourself the same thing. Okay. It's probably sleepy time by now. There we go, long rest. I'll just be happy when I can start making my own clothes, because clothes are like the real business. Oh, you're well past me then. I call myself old man at 36. I apologize, but that kind of implies you're absolutely ancient. It's not intentional, I swear. That was not my meaning. Okay. Yeah, Zero. Don't insult my viewers, okay? You can insult me, but try not to insult them at the same time. Alright, so now I can start making some simple stuff. I already have... Is my axe simple or is it refined? I think it's just simple, right? Simple, yeah. Simple wood axe. I have simple climbing picks. I'm gonna be honest, until they're like at least refined, climbing picks don't mean jack shit to me. Like they're just not... I didn't find them useful until I had refined stuff, because I had a decent enough amount of stamina to make them useful. I feel like when they're at simple level, they're just not worth the effort. There we go. Okay, then I need to go find Miss Wilhelmina Sassy. Wilhelmina Sass. Simple shifts. No, this is sickle. Where did I put the axe? Oh wait, I meant where did I put the pickaxe? Where did I put the pickaxe? Did I not make the pickaxe? Oh, it's right there. I'm stupid. How did I even do that? Okay. Is it just me, or did it also not take two? No, it only takes one strap now as well, so not only does leather no longer have to be broken down into straps, but things don't take both straps anymore. Do I still get... Yeah, you still get two straps out of it, but you don't have to use both straps anymore. That's interesting. I know they've been kind of downgrading the material requirements a lot, though, so it does make sense. Now, I'm hoping when I go over there and talk to that dude that... Oh, I should eat. I'm hoping when I go over there and talk to the guy that's hanging out with Wilhelmina, I can get a backpack, because I really want a backpack. Let's have a look-see. Oh, just there. Not even that far away. I think I probably will wrap up soon. It's getting kind of spicy in here. I'm not going to stick exactly to 2 hours. I'll play for a few more minutes, but I don't really want to melt. And this game does actually heat my PC up quite a bit. Which is fair, because it's very pretty. Hang on. I know a better way to do this. Oh man, I can't wait for a better umbrella as well. When you're coming from like maximum level, ah, for fuck's sake, no, get away from me. No, no, bad hippo. Stop ramming me, it's annoying. Well, come on then. What? You don't need to go all the way around. I'm right here. You passed right by me again. Yeah, get stuck under the carriage, idiot. I do think that the enemy, some of the enemies could do with a slight AI improvement. Just because they do dumb shit like that. The hippos in particular do dumb shit like that far too often. Where is he? He's not inside this rock, is he? No, he can't be. It's probably just over. That's the usual. That's the carriage. Normally, the essence traders stand next to, but I guess this one is unique in that he's hanging out with Wilhelmina instead. Although I would have been kind of amused if he'd spawned inside a rock. Why does this have to be in the middle of a absolutely disgusting lake of putrid, unhealthy water? Hello, Wilhelmina Sassy. Ah, a visitor! You're the only fine soul we've happened upon in this realm, and your appearance is most welcome surprise. Who might you be? I am a refugee of the Calamity, new to these realms and trying to survive. Well, that's a lie. That's rude, so I guess that one. Quite refreshing to meet such an open book, surely filled with tales worth telling. There are a great many new faces in the realms as of late, with a great many stories to tell. Collecting such stories is my trade, you see. Wilhelmina Sassy, and I really don't know if it's sassy or just sass. Yeah, Wilhelmina Sass. I'm just going to assume it's sass, because I doubt it's pronounced sassy. Columnist for Nightingale's finest paper, the Sunday Courier. Overjoyed to make your acquaintance. Now, if you're in need of more material, services, nourishment, equipment, protection, I'm certain my companions there can provide. We've always time for a new customer. You're from Nightingale? She is pretty sassy, Indeed I am. Few other cities provide quite the same delicious fodder for my work. Do you know the way back to the city? Sadly, no. Though I'd love to put my gathered tales to print. All the usual routes to Nightingale have been lost. With the portal network sundered, we're tossed to all manner of unexpected The sun just came out and hit my screen big time. I can hardly read what it says. Tossed to all manner of unexpected realms, and rarely the same one twice. Makes navigation quite the pain. Yet demand for compass and parchment is ever growing. Have you heard any rumors lately? Ah, you'd like to hear something a bit more current? I can most certainly indulge you. Of course, I'm sure a reasonable realm walker like yourself can understand that in such turbulent times, I simply cannot ply my trade for free. I'll just have a little peek at the echoes in that hermetic guidebook of yours in return. The chance to peek directly into another's thoughts is one I would relish. Sure, okay. Have you heard of anyone notable? It seems there are a great many of your fellow realm walkers about, as near as the forest antiquarian realms, though you may wish to be wary there. I met one Aurelio Acevedo Ortega in my journeys, and never have I seen someone so clearly plagued by the gold sickness. The gold sickness? The influence of magic can wreak havoc on the mind, and despite his rather dull sensibilities, I've no doubt the man is mad. Okay then, bye. That's all for now. You're the person I need. Oh, you've got a much more interesting piece of clothing than I was expecting. Wait, I've got 2 essence traders? Tools, umbrellas, yes, thank you. Throwing knives, I don't really care. Maul, don't really care. Hammer, yes please. Firearms, already have. Realm cards, minor. I'll worry about those later. Estate address card, not at all necessary in offline mode. Don't need resources, potions, furniture. I will take as many as I can buy before I run out of essence. Buildings, crude, advanced roofs. Stone, advanced roofs. Alright, now I need to go and pick a bunch of flowers or something. Why does this have to be in the... who would even build this in the middle of a big stinky lake? Why would anyone do that? Maybe it wasn't a big stinky lake when it was built. Actually, that seems unlikely. Since the Fey realms are timeless and all. I very much doubt that they just kind of gradually change. Well, I suppose they could change over time. Maybe not in the same way that a planet like Earth would, but they could certainly alter. No, no disease. Probably need sticks as well, actually, because I can do their quest. Why am I getting tier 1 essence already? Seems a little bit soon. Okay, let's see. Nope. Extract. Confirm, extract, confirm, extract, confirm. And extract, confirm. Well, that'll let me buy a few things more. This is the one downside to not having done this as a forest realm, you know. It is so easy to buy these first few things from the essence trader, because they're standing in a field full of masses of essence. Just waiting to be picked and extracted. But here I have to go a bit far away and risk disease and such. Okay, I'm gonna... I think that's wait, did I... Well, I suppose I haven't picked up any more sticks, have I? I require additional sticks. 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 Loads of sticks. There we go. so many sticks, I'm now overweight. I'll get myself some extra essence by helping out the dude. I'm also going to start choking in a really annoying voice. Because I'm going to be walking slowly over there. Oh, does the disease go down just because we're next to a structure? Interesting. It's amazing how Jake can just kind of walk around in all that disease. Hey. Hey! Indeed, let us begin! There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Thank you. I see the hopeful essence. So they're actually doing something with hope now, are they? What kind of essence does that require? It does require hopeful essence. Interesting. Okay, you... Oh, wait. I wondered how they'd bring hope back into it, because originally we just had hope and it just didn't do anything. Because the original thing they wanted it to do, they just decided they didn't anymore. Okay, this can probably buy most of these now. Oh no, still need to go get myself a little more. It got stuck. Oh, my food buffs ran out. It's kind of funny how I only need one hack to knock the top of the tree down. But it takes so much effort to get that damn trunk out of there. Okay, I'm not bothering with that. It's not worth the effort. Oh. I can hear the hope inside there. Whoops. They don't happen to have added dyes into this version as well, do they? Because I was hoping once they added more types of clothing, like more aesthetics, they'd also start letting us dye our clothes. Okay, that's probably enough. Okay. Well, I mean, I know that I knew they were working on it anyway. I was just kind of hoping it would come sooner than later. That's fine though. Damn, here I thought here I was hoping I could just jump right through that. Okay, Warren. Can I afford both of these? I can. Awesome. Alright. Hop ourselves back home and set up all my newly acquired workbenches. Man, it's been so long since I've seen these workbenches. It feels so weird starting over when I've been running around with like godlike maximum tier gear. Simple sewing bench. My favorite, the smelter. I think that's everything. Now then, we need an awful lot of stone, wood, plant fiber, and sticks. And also some gems for this. So what gem do I have upstairs? Because I think it was just quartz. Yeah, it's just quartz, so that's fine. Just see how well we can fill these all in. Plenty of plant fiber, apparently. Alright. Oh, I need some ore. Wait, I have some ore. Or did I use it already? I definitely had some ore. Hmm? It's right there. I don't know why why I didn't use it. Wait, I don't need this ingot. I don't even know where I got this ingot. Okay, rocks and stones and wood bundles, mostly. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to finish up building these, which won't take very long at all. And then I will call it for the day. Because I'm getting a bit on the overheated side. I say it won't take very long. It takes a bit of a while to find stones sometimes in the bogs. Swamps, even, not bogs. Oh, you just leave me alone. I don't want to deal with you right now. Stones. Rock. Now that my muscle memory has come back, I've also realized that they were this way around. I kept my axe on 3, my pickaxe on 2. Probably some more ore down here, but I'm mostly just interested in sounds. What can I hear? What are you doing over there? I just exploded out there. But yeah, it's... Honestly, now I'm getting towards wrapping up for the day. I gotta say, I do like the feel of the offline mode. It's definitely... Like, it was never unresponsive, so to... Like, so I don't really like saying that it's more responsive, but it does feel more smooth. It just feels... Well, it feels like you expect an offline version of the game. Why does the handle of the pickaxe anger you? Because the wood texture is facing the wrong way? I think that's probably an accident. Because you can see the normal maps are facing the right way. I think someone just screwed that up. It angers you because it's fake. Well, I mean, look. As I say about everything in this game right now, it's all early access. Bugs like this are probably very low on their to fix list. When they've got people who are literally unable to play the game, I think they're probably more interested in... That was an accident. Leave me alone. Go away. Leave me alone. Oh, there's 4 of you. Hello. Five, in fact. Where did you even come from? It is not very easy to fight you when I can't jump. Get down here. That's not quite what I meant when I said get down here. Yeah, then it's just a bug. I'm sure it was completely by accident. They might have put either the wrong texture on it entirely, or... I mean, you can see from the umbrella texture. Most of them look nice, so that one's obviously just an accident in some way. And the regular axe is fine as well. To be honest, if I, like, from the color of it, it looks like they've just totally accidentally applied the wrong texture entirely. This texture, this diffuse texture does not look like it belongs on this set. Ah, that might be the issue. It seems like it's the sickles texture. Because the sickles are very different color. I love the sickle. Also, I don't know why I'm bothering to walk. When I'm weighed down by my inventory so much. Yay! Sort of yay. Why is the gem not there? Nice. Okay, I need more wood bundles. It also didn't automatically... It says crafting building allowed. Or not allowed. Oh, is that why? Ah, okay. If that's the case, we'll see if any of these can get more complete now. Ooh, not that one. Okay, I just need wood bundles. To be honest, there's so much flotsam and jetsam around, I probably don't even need to bother cutting down the forest. Man, flotsam and jetsam. When's the last time I heard anyone use that phrase? How did that just pop up into my head? Oops. She always sounds so exhausted when you like run out of stamina. Like it's a very visceral like. Ugh. Whoa! Don't no. Let's try not to destroy our own house. Okay, 8, 10 more. Hello? 2. Oh, 3. No, 2. 5. 8. 11. I'll take this one as well since I'm here. Oh, there's one right there. I managed to run right past it. At the same time, though, I'm not entirely sure why the sickle's got a completely different, like, texture color to all the other stuff in the simple set. That's a bit strange. Nice, there we go. All created, all made. And now I can make better clothing, which is going to look way worse than the clothing I'm already wearing. Because, I mean, this is the thing the thing I find hilarious here, is that our current clothing looks really nice, but we call it shoddy. And the things that I'm about to make, all of this simple stuff looks like crap. But I guess that's just the difference between, like, things that are made for aesthetics versus things that are made for like what they're going to be used for. Function over form versus form over function. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen the simple set, but if I recall, it looks terrible. As it should do, since it's like the most basic thing we can make, but it's designed for a purpose, whereas, yeah, the clothes that I'm wearing, nice though they may look, are only designed for me to sit on my ass in a pub. Or impress people. Alright. I said this would be a shorter stream, and it's getting pretty hot in here. It's now like 27 degrees Celsius, which is, I personally die within. So I'm going to stop here. Thanks for coming to watch today. This was very kind of a group, not quite a guerrilla, because I was supposed to be streaming at this time, but this wasn't what I was supposed to be streaming at. I just kind of felt like, you know, trying it out. I'm probably not going to continue much with this after. I doubt I'll do another stream of it, but I might. We'll see. If I get into the same kind of places as my buddy Ari over there on the Arabies channel, then maybe I'll end up making this a regular thing. But I've got so many other games to play on stream that it's doubtful. I just thought of for a bit of fun today, you know, and I'm quite happy so far with the offline mode experience. To be honest, it's something that I wanted them to get right, and they're already getting it right, because now I can recommend this game to people who don't want to have to play it online. So I'm happy about that. So, thanks you guys for coming to watch. I appreciate you all come around. I still don't have to actually save the game, do I? No, it's just auto-saving stuff. Yeah, I appreciate you coming to see me. Anyone watching the VOD as well, I appreciate you watching the VOD. I wish you all a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time of the day it is for you. And for the closing song today, we're going to be listening to... You know what? I'm not going to announce it. You'll see the name on screen and probably just laugh your ass off. So. Tomorrow I'll be playing some Near Replicant. So I will see you guys for Near Replicant an hour later than today, tomorrow evening. Goodbye.